Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Eker, and in today's video we're going to be showcasing how to obtain and where to find the two brand new augments in Arc Raiders. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button, and don't forget to leave a like on today's video if you want to stay up to date with all things Arc Raiders. First, I wanted to showcase to you guys that if you make your way over to your Raider and go to Trials, you can actually obtain a lot of your blueprints and augments that you're looking for from completing Trials. Obviously, the higher the tier or the more points that you get is going to be dedicated to better rewards. Now, we're going to be showing you guys a special route that I do like to take that grabs me tons of blueprints almost every single game. But really quick, if you guys are needing any blueprints or other players to play Arc Raiders with, be sure to check out my Discord, link in description down below, as you can find tons of other players looking to trade, give away items, as well as myself that have a ton of blueprints on multiple different accounts that I'm looking to give away to you guys absolutely free. All I ask is you guys hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and join my Discord, link down below. Now, for these augments and blueprints, some areas that are going to be really good for this is going to be stuff like Buried City, where we can go to the hospital. It's going to be a medical area that is going to allow us to have a lot more containers or medical related items that is going to give us a higher chance of dropping those specific blueprints. Now, playing stuff like Buried City on Night Raid is going to give us even higher odds if we were to use our key cards for hospital. Now, other places like the Arbusto is going to be a great area as well, because it is another medical area that is going to drop rewards, as well as Plaza Rosa. And even making our way over to Damn Battlegrounds, the testing annex is a great place as well. Now, sometimes you can get these items to drop from Hydroponic Dome, considering that Cold Snap is no longer in the game. Now, for places like Bluegate, the Ancient Fort, or even making your way over to your Raiders Refuge, can have a higher drop of dropping those blueprints if you want to go out and do your own little routes. Now, for Spaceport, it is actually a very slept on map, considering we have the Arrival building. This one is very good for you guys looking for medical items, especially on the first floor. There's red lockers that usually spawn, as well as always a weapon case, which I can have a full guide out to you guys if you wish to see so. But for today's video, we're going to be mainly talking about how to get these insanely fast and super quick. I'm going to be showing you guys a route to take that requires you to have no items at all in your inventory. Now, for this, we're going to be playing on Stella Montis, and it does not need to be Night Raid at all. For this, we're going to be taking a couple specific routes that is always going to end you in a specific area, allowing you to grab multiple different items and have the chances of getting tons of blueprints. I've had games where I've even collected up to 5 to 6 blueprints, sometimes even 6 to 7. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. Remember, I don't bring anything at all when I go into these, as well as I'm always going to be queuing up solo. Now, guys, when you do load in, the first thing that you need to keep in mind is the timer in the top middle of your screen. Now, with that being said, the first spot is going to be near the auditorium in these little boxes right here. You're going to notice these two that we can usually always loot from, and if there is only going to be 3 items in here, there will probably not be any blueprints. Now, next on the list is going to be us making our way right over to the lobby right here. We're going to be going straight for the bottom. Now, you have seen us already have a couple players here, and most of the loot is probably going to be gone. So you're going to be looking for these little black crates that are going to have a chance of spawning in some pretty good loot. Now, if we were to make our way down to the first floor, you're going to notice yet another crate to open right here, but it has sadly already been looted, as well as 2 more lockers that you can loot on the left-hand side. Now, if we were to make our way right on the outside right here, you're going to notice 2 more of these little crates that you can loot, and just like that, we're going to be able to grab ourselves a blueprint first try. Now, if you see more than 3 items in here, you have a super high chance of getting a augment or some sort of blueprint. Here's going to be one of the healing augments that you are able to obtain. Now, here's 2 more that you can actually loot on the front hand side. And remember, this is what it's going to look like on the map. We're near Security Bridge. Now, easily with those being obtained, we're going to make our way back over towards the train station. Now, if we make our way down the escalators and jump out this door right here, we're actually going to make our way back to the start. Now, from here, we're going to go to the medical research area, and we're going to show you guys yet another good spot for grabbing yourself tons of loot, as well as getting yourself some augments that a lot of players seem to miss. Now, for this, we're going to take this exact route. It doesn't matter which way you get here, but I like to say on the first floor near the loading bay. So if we were to open this door and make our way over to the medical research area, we're going to be able to find ourselves a new place to loot for some items. Now, Research Lab 1 will be located right here, but we're looking to actually go down to the bottom. Now, I have gotten really lucky with my lobby because there is a whole lot of friendlies around here. As you can see, there's another option for us to look for items. Remember, if there's 3 or less, there's nothing good in here. But if there's 4 or more, you're going to be able to get yourself some blueprints, as well as maybe some key cards and some other good items. Now remember to always check your timer the second you spawn in and see where you are located at. Now for this one, we're going to make our way straight into the medical research lab, so that way we can go for the bottom door. Now we're not trying to PvP really at all, because we are obviously wanting to have clean and chill lobbies, except for Squidward always trying to make a commotion. Now I think this door has already been opened, or we might actually be lucky right here, and every time you get down here to the first floor, always check and see if it has more than 3 items. You can see right here, these are all 3 items, and I'm not even going to waste my time looking, because, well, we're gonna get no blueprints out of here. Now you can get them for a very rare chance or a very rare supply run, but obviously you can tell after going back and looking, we're not going to be able to get any of those blueprints. Now from here, what I like to do is just run away. I know it sounds kind of funny, but that is literally our goal here, is to get up to the loading bay and make our way over to the next area. Remember, we're always on a tight schedule too because of the time. We have tons of other people trying to do this all at the same time, so try to follow the route with me as well. From here, all we're going to do is make our way up to the loading bay, and then we're going to cut a left. From here, we're going to notice a couple doors. This is going to make our way down to the main lobby area. Now, once you guys do arrive here, there is a little bit of commotion going on, so we might end up just closing the door and letting those guys deal with it. But for us, we're going to make our way down the tunnel over to the right-hand side. From here, if you guys do end up in this area, always take this route to jump up to this box right here. Now, we might end up getting eliminated, but I think we're all kind of on the same area of trying to grab loot together. Now, once you guys do make your way over to the train station, we're going to make ourselves upstairs, and we're going to be looking for the main lobby. Now, considering that this has already been looted and there's some players looking for PvP already, this is going to be a little bit harder. We're looking for these main boxes right here, or those containers, as well as the black boxes that will be spawning right here. These are just going to be easy routes for you guys to take over and over again in hopes of finding some augments as well as blueprints that you might need in game. Always remember too to loot these little trash can items, because sometimes you can grab yourself, well, as you can see, a blueprint. Now, some players do decide to not loot some of these items, so even if you see some of them already being looted, they might have already picked over them and not realized that some of these have blueprints. Now, another one to loot is going to be that crate right there. As well as making your way up to the 3rd floor, there's always going to be another crate inside of this control room. Now, do remember, you will have to go sideways, because for this one, it spawns at a weird angle. But you see right now, we got one of the best blueprints in the game, the red light stick. Now, sometimes you can make your way across the bridge and notice a weapon case hidden in the corner right here, or loot some of these blue briefcases and find yourself a couple blueprints on top of that. Now, after you've looted the main lobby, from here, we can make our way over to another spot if you have the time. From here, all we're going to do is make our way over to the security area, and we're going to make a wrap down to the left. We're going to go to the auditorium and look for a couple more spots that blueprints can spawn. Now from here, we're going to enter a restricted access area, but this is going to have 2 containers that we can open every single time. Now do remember, if there is only 3 items, there's a very low chance of you getting a blueprint. If there's more than 3 items, you have a higher chance of grabbing those blueprints needed. Do remember to watch out for other raiders, as well as it can be harder to find some of these items if you're playing in groups. If you guys are looking for any extra help or needing more players to play Arc Raiders with, then be sure to check out my Discord, link in the description down below. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to drop them, and I'll try my best to answer them. Other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, love you guys. Peace.